You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and on Blue Devil. What we got going on today is a video of Adam22 on No Jumper speaking about yours truly, Blue Devil and the Hater World. If you guys recall, yesterday I dropped a video on Wack100 mocking the homies, disrespecting Lefty Gunplay, saying some things that he shouldn't have been saying. Well, I did a clip and I did a short. I did a reaction and I did a short. The short was fire and it went pretty big. It got the attention of Adam22, and now they are responding to the Hater World. But check this out. Before we press play on this video, today is, what is today? Today is the 7th, Wednesday. We have Jay Ryder in the building at 8 p.m. Jay Ryder, 200 Boys Podcast tonight, 8 p.m. Pull up. I don't know much about this guy. All I know is that he's pretty big and he's doing it right now. So I want to learn from this artist as well as probably you guys do. So pull up 8 p.m. 200 Boys Podcast. And let me tell you guys something. Today I was gonna go shoot my vlog, my outside vlog, right? I brought the e-bike. I brought it to the studio. I brought the charger, brought the cameras. Everything was good to go. But I forgot the keys to the e-bike. Right when I got here, I was like, oh. And I ain't trying to go back home for the keys, my boy. So that's going to have to wait for tomorrow. So I'll probably drop the vlog on Friday. And drop one every Friday. All right? So vlog, e-bike vlog coming soon. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video. I don't know what they said. People sent it to me. They said that they played our clip. So let's just watch it and let's see what we can do. We also got another reaction coming on Flaco from No Jumper. He reacted to our video as well. So we're going to react to that and go back and forth. All right. Mention us with the greats. Don't mention us with the mugrosos. And with that being said, let's go ahead and press play and get you guys that Blue Devil reaction. Let's get it.
There was an impersonation of Lefty Gunplay that was done on this podcast by Wack.
Oh.
I'm assuming we don't need to play it. It has been called racially insensitive.
I mean, we have to play it just as...
I got you. Where's my keyboard?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. We have to, because we have to dive into this.
And I'm actually going to consult not my own content, but a Hater World YouTube short about it. Yeah.
Fools are...
Hey, you like that, huh? He gonna consult a Hater World short. Lush said they're pissed. I'm not mad. Trust me. If you're talking about me, I'm not mad at all. I'm just stating the obvious of how I know people are gonna feel.
Pissed about. That's what I was about to say.
We gotta talk about like how racist this actually is. Yeah.
Fools are pissed. I'll say that.
Black people just don't be pulling out the camera. I'm about
Play
to...
that back.
This actually is. Yeah.
Play that
Fools
back.
are pissed. I'll say that.
Black people just don't be pulling out the camera. I'm about to start contesting with
right, ready?
equally foul footage.
Here we go. Blinking, you might miss it.
Hey, yo, Brick Baby, let's get it, my boy. What'd he say? He said, black fools don't be pulling out the camera. I'm going to start pulling it out so we can contest. Basically, what he's saying is the way that the homies are crying about Wack, he's going to find reasons to cry about the homies. And I can already tell you, it's going to be the homies using the N-word. And I'm not cool with that. And if the homies are being disrespectful, I'll call it out too. This is not just a shot at Wack or the black homies. This is a shot at what's wrong. That's it. And it would be fire for Brick Baby to contest shit so that way homies can get it together. We got to be great on both sides, the black side and the Mexican side. We got to be great. Let's go.
Like, listen, I never seen nobody kind of look like you, and like through shot, like, you know.
For the record, he's impersonating Lefty speaking to Brick Wolfpack in the club, and he's acting as if Lefty was having like a gay style conversation.
That's the
with
whisper.
him.
That's the whisper.
And he's doing a Hispanic accent.
Yeah, because he's like, brocha.
Yeah, it's a big part of this.
Yeah.
We in Texas, so don't nobody know me. So fuck it, Holmes. Give me a kiss.
This is all coming from Wack100 was speaking as if he is, I guess, from the Chicano or the Mexican gang culture. Some homies do have an accent like that. Not all. Especially nowadays. Nowadays, what? Maybe 15% still talk like that. The rest say the N-word. You know, and that's cool, I guess. That times change, you know. But it's just, to me, it sounded like mockery. Like I get it, right? And I said it yesterday. It's like when white dudes be putting on blackface. It's like, you know, that don't belong to you, or you're doing it to act like you're something that you're not, and it's disrespectful. Now it's the same thing. You're speaking as if you're something that you're not. You're trying to act like something, and you're coming off. It's coming off wrong, because that's not even how the homies sound. Now, me, I don't care. I don't care. I'm only pointing out what I know other people are going to point out. That's it. But when I made this video, I made it more into the reference of Wack is out here pointing out Lefty Gunplay's likes and don't likes when you're into some weird activity, right? That's basically what I make this video for. You out here taking 3 fingers in the rear, and you're worried about what that homie got going on? Fool. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I made that video. Now, I want to play the actual short, because they didn't play the whole thing.
That wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. But either way, you get.
So let me play the whole thing so you guys can see it.
Like, listen, I never seen nobody kind of look like you, and like through shot, like, you know, Holmes. We in Texas, so don't nobody know me. So fuck it, Holmes. Give me a kiss.
This is all coming from a man that once laid flat on his stomach on a bed with his ass in the air and told a young female to stick 3 fingers in his behind. Sitting here trying to laugh at another man for what he likes and what he don't like. At the end of the day, Lefty's Gunplay's situation are just nothing more than allegations and trolling. Meanwhile, Wack100 likes 3 fingers in the booty hole. So that's what it was. It was just basically, how can you how could you care what another homie got going on, dog, when you a weirdo too? You feel what I'm saying? That's all it was. But let's go ahead and continue to see what they are talking about on this pod.
The idea, he's basically all right. So if anybody needs the history of this, when I first mentioned Lefty Gunplay to Wack maybe 6 months ago, he basically said, Gunplay? He ain't never shot shit. He didn't know that this was like a real person who actually had like a criminal record and actually done time for shooting somebody. So then,
the sunroof of a Honda Accord.
And so then,
see, that's his problem. Why was he talking so loud without knowing the facts? Some people just talk and their mouth gets them in the wreck. Sometimes that's a problem. It's like shut up. Fool, you don't even know and you're already talking. Like, analyze the situation. Check things out. You feel what I'm saying? Some people just run their mouth, bro, and worry about it later.
Lefty starts going on podcasts and basically saying that Wack had stopped him from getting the amount of money from a label that he thought he was going to get, because Wack was also doing the whole narrative of like, oh, I wouldn't sign a Southsider because
he said he cost him $250,000.
Right, which is very dubious.
And who do you think broke that I wouldn't sign a Southsider thing? Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. I'm thinking about the Swifty one. When Swifty said he wouldn't sign to a black we're the ones that popped that off. The other one, it was another rapper. My bad. I'm talking about the Swifty one. That one, we popped it off.
As a claim, but either way, Lefty's been talking about Wack ever since. So then Wack, when he sees this whole thing with Brick Wolfpack, he decides to basically use this, and he's obviously saying this without any sort of, like validity to his assumption that either of these people are homosexuals. Although Brick Wolfpack was trolling and acting as if he was bisexual, right? We believe he was trolling. I don't actually.
Yeah, look, I thought he was trolling too, and maybe he is. But Flaco made a good point on something that I saw earlier, and I sort of think that I can understand what he said. He said, "Man, any straight man, if you a straight homie, right? You a straight dude, you don't never want to be associated with the what ifs. What if you do like it." And that's true, because me as a straight man, bro, I don't ever troll like that. But I think I said it. I go, nowadays, we in 2024, 2025, fools be doing all kinds of things for clout. They be doing all kinds of things for views. It's part of their game plan. So who knows? But again, me as a straight man, I will never want those allegations around me.
No, I don't know if Lefty made him say that.
Well, Brick followed me on Instagram.
Clear it up.
And
because he thought you were gay.
Well, I think I'm wondering if I'm gay now because he follows me. Like,
what the fuck? Adam goes, Brick Wolfpack follows you because you GAY. Wow.
Brick Wolfpack is not going to get past that easily, right?
With some pina colada flavored dope, and you'll be like you and Compa.
I feel like just now I'm getting past the bisexual thing with the photos that I posted on April Fool's. Now keep in mind it's August. It's like it's just starting to become like something that people don't mention. Yeah, it's like when you do a big gay prank, it's going to take a while for people to get past it.
Assume that you're full on with your new life. It's no more bi.
Yeah, that
and it didn't really matter. Yeah, people still were kind of rolling with it.
No, I really knew.
But Lush, how do you feel about that statement, and do you feel like it was offensive to the Rasa?
So
he's white.
Yeah.
He's a kind of white.
And I'll answer it for whoever the fuck I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Hey, Lush, I don't want to say he represents the homies, but he grew up around the homies, and he's part of the homie culture. If I call Lush to come, he'll come. If other podcasters that are within our reach call him to go, he'll go. He participates in what we got going on. He knows what's going on in the homie culture. So I could say he's a good representation to be on that panel. Let's go.
This is definitely not the voice of the Rasa speaking. This is not
something close to it, though.
No, not even. I'm just like a white boy that fuck with the culture and be around people. With that being said, I do not think that was very offensive. That's coming from me. I'm just keeping it 100. What I'm supposed to say is that was really fucked up. I'm the #1 racial gaslighter in this bitch.
Mexican people have been through so much. How dare you make a mockery of their accents?
I think he was clowning. That's the same way.
Shut up, fool. Listen. I think it's the fact that he's playing with other people, thinking that it's cool to do so. I think that's more what it is, right? Like I said, me, I don't care. I was just going basically off the whole, how you gonna be over here talking about Lefty when you a weird motherfucker like that too, right? Whatever. But as far as mocking, I think that's what it is. It's like, homie, you don't talk like that. Not all the homies talk like that. Why are you trying to act like all the homies speak like that? You're trying to put all the homies in the box like that's the way we get down? Nah, fool, that's not the way we get down. I mean, there might be a few homies like that, like the veteranos and the OGs that still speak like that. But for the most part, most of the homies don't talk like that no more. And all the youngsters nowadays say the N-word. It's like generalizing blacks with certain type of foods. Or woods, white people with certain type of this, certain type of that. You're generalizing Mexicans to all sound like that, and that's not true. And I think that's where it comes from. I think that's why people were mad, because it's like, dog, like don't try to put me in that box. You feel me?
Hell of
Everybody does that. The fucking food pages make fun of how people talk.
Like pretty much fool. Like that. Any of my black homies that actually fuck with Mexican fools, when they're talking about how they talk, that's how it sound like.
Yeah.
And it was. I don't feel like I've heard.
Yes, but because we know each other. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're cool. We got that respect. We're homies. But when it's somebody that we ain't homies with, it seems like disrespect.
Do I think Wack likes Hispanic people? No,
Nope.
I do not believe that he likes Hispanic people.
That's because the podcast.
No,
Yeah,
but he will say, I signed the Coyotes.
Yeah, okay, and they got a lot of motion.
They should have been on stage with Kendrick.
I'm not going to disagree with either one of those statements. And the Coyotes are fire, and they're also like They did say they would roll Southside if they got locked up, but they're not like pushing a gangster agenda at all. They're hip hop fools. They're completely outside the box. Dope that he signed them, because he did previously say,
I don't even know if I ever made that clip. I got a clip where the Coyotes said they would roll Southside. I gotta check.
during the whole Swifty Blue thing, I would never sign a Southsider. And when he clarified why, I thought it was a really good explanation. But just that initial statement sounded super hateful. So I'll call it out when I think he's being hateful. And like I said, I don't believe he fucks with Hispanic people like that. But, and I understand why as well, but I don't think that statement in and of itself was particularly offensive, fool. That's like a regular black dude doing like a Mexican accent. Now the content of it,
what if he had said,
making fun of him?
What if he had said, "Hey homie, serve me up that penis on a tortilla"?
Okay.
What the fuck? Adam, you're a weird one, homie. You're a weird one to decipher. You're definitely a weird one to decipher.
Something like that. Like he's not really like
that's-
making jokes about their culture. He's just doing the accent.
Yeah, he used Trucha a little out of context, but like, but still, like, it was enough as to where, yeah, that's.
I want to eat a penis burrito right now. Something like that. That would be more offensive because that's like a mockery of the culture, right?
But it would be fucked up now. Like, this is what I see a lot of
About to
Rasta.
clip your ass.
See, there you go. Yeah,
What
Hater
most
World,
Mexicans
do a
are
whole
saying,
clip.
what Mexicans are, what I.
That fool said, "Hater World, do a whole clip." Man, stop it. All right, look. I just brought it to the forefront, and people gonna do what they do, right? Do I care that Wack100 said what he said? I don't care. But I know people get offended. And when I see something that I know people are going to get offended or have a big reaction to, then I post it. Because I know it's going to bring in the views, bring in the likes, the conversation. And some people like that I do that because it's like, thank you for bringing it to the front. And others don't, because others will be like, hey, you're just bringing drama. You know, but it's already out there. I'm only bringing it to my platform. You know, but like Lush said, I don't think Wack likes Mexicans at all. He definitely hates Southsiders, and that's cool. That's him. But to me, I just felt like the mocking was a little disrespectful. You know, but again, to me, it was all about the sexuality thing. Like, why you worry about Lefty fool when you like the three fingers, you know? But with that being said, salute to everybody on this panel. Salute to Uncle Lush, Brick Baby, Adam, and whoever his partner is, you know. Maybe that's his new Plug Talk scene partner. Who knows? He got a wig on, you know. And with that being said, salute to everybody. Jay Ryder tonight, 8 p.m., 200 Boys Podcast. And we're going to do the e-bike vlog on Friday. I'm going to drop it Friday. All right. And with that being said, salute, and we.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?